After that made three by Webster at the end of the first, he misses that one.
It'll still be DeMatha ball. And a steal by Watkins. And number 23, Brown's layup is good.
Good steal and good vision from Watkins, finding the number 23 Brown for that coming in for the easy two.
Yeah, you know, DeMatha's getting a lot of defensive steals and turning them into points, and so is Ryken. Almost another steal there by Watkins. Ooh. Good defensive pressure there by Ryken, and the ball will go out of bounds, so Ryken will get the ball.
Good defense paid out for Ryken there.
You know, with Miller coming out now, that was our main offensive threat. So someone else is going to have to step up, whether it be Hawkins or the bigs we have, getting offensive rebounds, turning them into points. Good steal there by Pillar. Hawkins gets out to traffic and passes it to Bowden. And Bowden goes inside and gets fouled. And with 2 shots at the line. His first shot is no good. The second shot is also no good. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Ryken ball. So number 5, Caesar, swings it out to Watkins. Back out to Caesar. He swings it out to Brown. And Brown takes a 3. It's no good. Hawkins passes to Rathway. The shot is blocked. Another steal by Hawkins. A little too much dribbling there by Hawkins.
Yeah, he's all over the place at the moment.
So that was the easy 2 there for Brown. So Hawkins will bring it up slowly now. He swings out to Mosley. Back to Hawkins.
5 on the shot clock. There you go.
The shot will fall for DeMatha. So I like DeMatha's aggressiveness so far, because they're really getting into the hole, and if they're not making their shots, the bigs we have are putting the ball back and turning it into points. I think that's really helpful and why DeMatha has this 3-point lead so far. And we'll be back after this timeout. So number 5, Caesar, will bring it up. Swings out to Brown. And Brown is being guarded by Hawkins. And number 21.
Brown with a good putback there. The ball movement by St. Mary's Ryken is unbelievable.
Yeah.
They're finding open shots, you know, getting putbacks.
Yeah, you can obviously tell they're a well-coached team. The coach definitely stresses ball movement, and you know it works. Ryken may not be as talented as DeMatha, but they get good ball movement and always look for the open shot. So that's why they're able to score.
Yeah, it's the fundamentals.
The easy layup there for number 3, Webster, is no good. The steal by Webster. He'll go all the way inside. Number 5, Caesar's shot is no good, but he got fouled, so 2 shots out the line. The second shot's no good. Mosley's shot is no good. Number 10, Watkins couldn't handle the ball, so it goes out of bounds. So it'll be DeMatha ball. And Mosley goes inside, but the shot doesn't fall. But Peeler gets the putback. Matt has a 3-point lead. Watkins. And Perry. Three is no good.
I think Perry went for the bank shot as well, but came up with all bank.
And number 3, Webster. Had an easy layup to fall. So Ryken has a 2-point lead. 1:12 left in the second quarter. The ball gets, Miller couldn't handle the ball there, so it went out of bounds. So Ryken will get the ball. Number 21 will go inside. All the chances Ryken had for a putback didn't fall. So DeMatha will get the ball back.
You know, at this point, if you're DeMatha, you just go into halftime, and if Coach Banks has one thing to tell him, I think, you know, these defensive rebounds, they need to secure them. You know, Ryken has way too many offensive rebounds and chances to get an easy, you know, layup after those, you know, offensive rebounds they get. So if you're Coach Banks, you definitely want to tell him to get those defensive rebounds.
Great move there by Peeler, and he gets the easy 2. Great finish there by Miller.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that went down. At the end of this first half, the score is 30-28 DeMatha. You know, Sean, this is a pretty close game. It's a pretty good game as well, because you know both teams are pretty much doing what they want to. They're getting into the lane, getting defensive rebounds, and turning them to points, getting to the foul line. But you know, I think DeMatha has the edge because we have the size and we have the chance to get a lot of offensive rebounds and turn them into points. And that might be the difference in this game.
Yeah, I agree, but you know, you see DeMatha's up by 2, but I think Ryken overall has been a little bit better. You know, offensively they're so calm, and you see them like work the ball like magic. You know, that ball movement is probably a big part of their game, and you know, it's definitely working for them. And you know, as I said earlier, you know, if you're DeMatha, you really got to work on those defensive rebounds. You got to, you know, have more people crash the hoop and get those defensive rebounds, and you know, be on your way offensively.
Yeah, Sean, I agree with you. I noticed the play in the first half by number 5, Devin Caesar. You know, he's been great getting everyone involved. He's probably the main reason they have the 28 points because he's been getting the ball involved so much, and he's a big factor why they're at this point in this game.
Sure.
And I can't wait to see what happens in the second half, and we'll be back with the start of the second half. And we're back with the start of the second half. Number 21 swings it out to number 10. Watkins.
Brown with a big three there to start off the half. You know, big shots like that is going to what Ryken really need to put him back in this game.
And number 53, Walker's shot is no good. Ooh, great contested shot there by number 23, Brown.
Yeah, it's back-to-back now.
So Ryken has a 4-point lead.
Strong putback there by Perry.
Number 10, Garrett swings out to Brown. Brown passes it to Deese. And number 10, Watkins gets the ball at the top of the key, shoots a three. It's no good. And Hawkins gets a rebound. And Mosley goes all the way inside. It's under the basket. Layup is good.
Pretty finish there by Mosley to tie this game up. All air by Miller there.
The three by Webster is good.
Ryken's definitely cashing in their checks at the bank now. You know, that's like 3 straight threes, you know, 3 for 4, starting off this half.
Put back by Hawkins, no good. So, number 5, Caesar has the top of the key.
It's been all Ryken this second half so far, and you know they're really making the most out of their offensive possessions. Like we've said, they're very patient. You know, working that ball, getting open shots.
Coming to the game now for DeMatha's Marquise Bowden. His first shot's, oh, second shot's good. And Bowden has it. Swings it up to Hawkins. Who swings it up to Perry. And Miller goes inside and gets fouled.
Miller's definitely taking a beating this game. You know, he he drives in a lot. You know, he draws contact, but you know, credit to him.
His first shot's good. Ooh. They call a foul there on Miller. Got a little bit too aggressive there.
Rodney gets fouled. DeMatha player is just going to send him to the line now.
A lane violation there on Ryken.
You don't see that often.
Yeah. His second shot's good. And the putback by Walker is good.
Big day tomorrow for the video broadcast journalism class. We have our signing day. You know, Bryce and I will be conducting the interviews and helping out with the broadcast. And, you know, tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah, you know, we've had a lot of people. We've had a lot of big recruits that have done our signing day. Chase Young, Shane Simmons, Tino Ellis, DJ Turner, Lorenzo Harrison. This goes on and on. We have great recruits that come out of our school. And, you know, you're seeing the first step on their journey to college. And they all go to really big schools. And some of them make their commitment choices. So, you know, it's always one of our biggest broadcasts. It's either that or the Gonzaga game. So, you know, definitely tune in at 2:15 tomorrow. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we have 1 soccer player committing and 11 football players committing. And it's going to be a great broadcast with a lot of interviews and quality content.
Coming into the game now is number 42, Brathwaite. And Bowden. Bowden's pass was a little bit too high.
Yeah, he had Miller. He was wide open. The pass wasn't up to par. Game's still tied here.
The pass there by Miller, and Peeler gets the contested finish. Kickball violation on DeMatha. DeMatha will get the ball. And Hawkins sets up the key. The three-pointer for Bowden goes in and out. And they call a foul on number 42, Brathwaite. So it'll be DeMatha ball. I mean, Ryken ball. Surprised there wasn't a travel call there, but number 2, Stewart, excuse me. Shot is no good. And Miller goes all the way inside. It's an easy 2.
This quarter sure has flown by, but, you know.
Time out there by Ryken.
DeMatha slowly but surely finding their way in this game.
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is a couple good passes for Ryken. They can get right back in this game. You know, it's only a 4-point lead, so, you know, this is a good game. It's coming down to the wire. And it's exciting as a game as you can ask for. They'll be right back after this timeout. And number 4, Webster has it.
Brown couldn't handle the pass there. It's going to be DeMatha ball.
Miller will inbound it to Bowden. And Miller will attack the basket. Find Brathwaite for the easy layup.
That's the DeMatha we know, you know, draw in the defense, drive in, draw in the defense, kick it out to an to an open player and get an easy 2.
I like how the bigs of DeMatha really stepped up in this game with all the absences we have. And, you know, they just had so many offensive rebounds and putbacks, and it's just really helping us. The one thing I've noticed is I have no idea where the Carsons ones are at. They must be sick or something. Because I know they would hate to miss a game. Three for number 5, Caesar's good. And
gotta be goaltending.
Yep. The shot will count for Miller. That was a great pass by Hawkins. Put it in the perfect place. Miller was able to finish. So at the end of the third quarter, DeMatha has a 5-point lead, 48-43. So, you know, Sean, as I said, I like how DeMatha's bigs have played in this game. They really helped us. And, you know, the offensive rebounds they've had are just great. And it's turning into points and points that helping us build this lead.
Yep. At the end of the third quarter, DeMatha was definitely looking like their old selves, you know, working that fast break, getting those passes to connect and gain easy fast break points. But, you know, they keep playing like that, this game should be DeMatha's.
Yep, can't wait to see it. So we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter. So Mosley swings it out to Peeler. Almost a steal there by Webster, excuse me. But Loading gets the easy layup. And Brown's three is good.
Man, Brown has been on the money. Really can't leave Brown open from beyond the arc because, you know, he proved it in the third quarter, with those back-to-back threes, you know, just now coming out in the fourth quarter.
Number 5, Caesar, takes a three, and it goes down.
Look how quickly, you know, Ryken can come back into this game. All they need is 2 possessions, and now they're only down by 1.
And Bowden's shot is no good. Peeler's put back also no good, but he gets fouled. So 2 shots at the line. His first shot's good. His second shot's also good. You know, Sean, I'm looking up and I'm seeing all the people that are coming into this game. I don't know what Mr. Gardner has planned, but you know, he might be trying to spread DeMatha to new people, maybe upcoming students, because I see a lot of kids that look younger than us, but no, definitely is something planned here, I just noticed.
I think it could be a little open house, you know. I think I see some middle schoolers out there with their parents.
Yeah.
You know, what a great time. You know, DeMatha basketball is a great environment. You know, if they're looking into a school, you know, the atmosphere here is always great. For me, I think one of Ryken's best players has been Brown. You know, as I said, you know, he's been knocking down those threes, and just like, you know, that last possession, you know, he crashed the hoop, got it.
He called traveling.
Well, not playing too good after that travel, but you know, he has been probably Ryken's best threat offensively so far.
Yeah, he's just been unstoppable. You know, whenever we have an open chance for a three, he's been there to cash it.
It's definitely hurting us. You know, all they need is one more three, and then this game is tied.
The floater by Hawkins is no good. Number 12.
Could be a charge.
Yep. Could call a charge. On number 12. So it'll be DeMatha ball.
Ryken coach looks a little angry after that one, but you know, I gotta agree. You know, Miller set his feet and like stood there for a long time, and number 12 just kind of ran into him. That's gonna be a charge all day.
Yeah.
Still a 1 possession game. just going to come out after that one. Once again, you know, he's been beat up pretty good this game.
Shot for Perry's no good. It was a rebound for DeMatha. Hawkins dribbles around. Good pass to Perry. And easy two.
That's more like the Hawkins we know. You know, he hasn't had a huge game like he did last week against Ireton, but you know, plays like that will definitely help the team.
You know, one player that I think has stepped up in this game big time is number 51, Marquise Bowden. You know, he hasn't put up the points, but it's just the little stuff he's done in this game that's helped DeMatha get this lead that they have. And you know, with the Carson twins and Hall and Akbador and Woodland not playing, you know, I said at the beginning someone was going to have to step up. And I think it was him in this game and the bigs of DeMatha.
For sure.
Mosley will have a chance for a three.
Seems to be a little shaken up after that one.
Almost a block there by Perry.
A little fluke there from number 5, Caesar. You know, he seemed to have lost the ball, but you know, somehow got it back, got a layup. Hawkins not on the same page there.
Too sloppy plays there by Miller.
DeMatha slowly crumbling apart. See down to our left, Mr. Rogers not happy what he sees.
You know, we just those 2 sloppy plays just gave our lead away. You know, it's just, as we said, anything can happen, and you have to be very precise on what we do. You can't make sloppy turnovers because it costs us. And I know Coach Banks is going to say something in the timeout and help us get the lead back, but, you know, we really have to be cautious. We can't make any more mistakes in this game because we only have 3:38 left in this game, and just have to be precise. And number 10, Garrett, is called for a double dribble.
Unlucky there. Could have been a good spin move, but you know, double dribble called. Almost another steal there.
Almost a 5-second. You know, yes, he can find it to. Oh, it's an unlucky pass there.
DeMatha just crumbling. Ryken's doing a pretty good job breaking DeMatha's press. You know, you saw him get out there maybe a little too easy there, but credit to them with that ball movement. When I saw when I saw Brown in the corner there, I thought I could have put them up by 6, but air ball there.
Yeah. I was scared for a second. I thought I was going down, but
you know, we were talking earlier about, you know, saying Ryken probably taking a nap before the game, but, you know, DeMatha looks like they're napping on the court now. They fell asleep there.
yeah, you know, Sean, I agree with you. You know, I think since we had the lead earlier in the game, we kind of got complacent and we just started being sloppy, and it's costing us big time in this game.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Here we go.
Attack. Miller, they don't call the shot, but they were 2 shots at the line.
That's in the bonus now. I think this is going to be a 1-and-1. It's gonna have to make that. You know, they are free throws. They're free.
2 easy points. Can't miss those.
Especially if it's 1-and-1, you definitely need to make that first one.
Good block there by Peeler. Hawkins will drive inside and get a foul.
Should be 2 shots now. You know, no disrespect to Ryken, but, you know, they're not really known for their basketball, you know, history. You know, I was looking back at their record. It's not the best. You know, DeMatha's beaten a lot of teams in the WCC that Ryken's lost to, but, you know, it's another point to you got to respect your opponent going in any game. And, you know, and like I said earlier, you know, Ryken might be a little slow coming off a 2-hour bus ride, but, you know, they definitely called to the challenge, and, you know, I think they've been pretty good today.
Yeah, Sean, I agree with you. You know, we have a lot of players that haven't played tonight. I mean, weren't able to play tonight, and that might be a big factor in why we don't have a bigger lead or a lead at all. But you know, the players that we have, we're supposed to have a lot of depth, and you know, it hasn't really shown tonight. I mean, we've had people step up. It's just not enough. We're not really getting the job done to our efficiency, and you know, we have 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to try and work a miracle and win this game. But if we're gonna do it, we have to make our shots and stop playing sloppy, stop making sloppy turnovers, and make our free throws. So
yeah, don't count out DeMatha just quite yet, but, you know, don't count out Ryken either. You know, they're very cool and calm and collected, and, you know, if they keep playing the way they do, you know, I don't see them losing this. But DeMatha's definitely gonna have to answer back.
yeah, this would be a great win for the Ryken program. You know, they don't really get that many wins against DeMatha. No disrespect to them, but for them to win this game, that would be great for them.
You know, it's the small things you see. You know, after Hawkins lost it, you know, only 2 players got back for DeMatha, and, you know, Ryken had about like 4 players up ready for that offensive rebound. You know, I think it's just that extra bit of effort that, you know, DeMatha is kind of missing out on. You can definitely tell they're frustrated.
And they count the shot. So Ryken has a 6-point lead, a 4-point lead now. So if Bowden makes a free throw, we'll go down to 3.
Definitely want to keep it in that 1 possession game, you know, for DeMatha. Definitely keep them in it. But if you miss those free throws, you know, it's going to cost you.
Good block there by Perry.
Good block, but, you know, you saw it there again, you know, the ball movement.
And the 3 for Hawkins is good.
That is clutch.
So just like that, it's a 1-point lead now for Ryken. DeMatha is back in this game. So I know Coach Banks will work something out in this timeout, and DeMatha's going to come out firing because they know they want to win this game. This will be a major upset for them. They know what they can't have. So I want to see what happens after this timeout. We'll be right back. So Wood swings it out to Watkins. Yeah. And Caesar has it atop the key.
Ryken's definitely going to want to milk that shot clock and game clock as much as they can. Oh. There's the shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation for Ryken. DeMatha get a ball.
Big possession here. You know, if you're DeMatha, you definitely don't want to rush anything. Yeah, good call there.
Yeah.
Big free throws for Hawkins here.
You get the lead back, that would be great.
But it is going to be 1-1, I think. And it's all about this first shot, you know, take a deep breath. Oh, 2 shots.
First shot's no good. Second shot goes down. So it's tied, 62-62, just like that. Good steal by Perry.
Yeah. Watkins kind of just gave it up there. And he does again.
It's a timeout for Ryken. I know they want to talk this over.
For sure, you know, Christmas definitely came early for DeMatha here. You know, Christmas in February, you know, Watkins just gave him 2 easy, you know, turnovers there.
And just like that, DeMatha has a 2-point lead. You know, we were just saying a couple minutes ago how a major upset this will be if Ryken pulled it off. But just like that, DeMatha was able to get the lead back. There's still time left for Ryken. You know, they can pull it off, and so can DeMatha. So I'm very eager to see what happens.
I think if DeMatha just, you know, holds the ball, just, you know, Ryken's pretty good with the pressing, you know, and double teaming, but, you know, if DeMatha could keep the ball for like the whole 30 seconds, maybe get a easy layup, you know, it's going to be up to Ryken to make a big 3 on their next possession because they should be able to get the ball back.
So Miller will inbound it. Passes to Hawkins. Hawkins has that top the key. Swings out to Miller.
No fouls. Oh. Ryken definitely didn't want to get a foul there. Send Miller to the line. Two shots here.
His first shot is good.
There you go.
The second shot's also good.
Big shots there. Very clutch.
Yeah, there's no reason to foul for DeMatha here. Just time out there for Ryken. Those 2 points they needed right there.
You know, Deese looked like he was falling out of balance and kind of just threw it up there, and you know, Ryken player got it and got it in for an easy layup.
Yeah, Sean, this is turning out to be a very good game. 12 seconds left. I'm just eager to see what happens because, it can go either way because both teams have made sloppy turnovers. They turn into points for the other team, and the team that got the turnover was able to get the lead. So, anything can happen in these 12 seconds. So, I'm eager to see it. And we'll be right back after this timeout. Perry has it.
Gotta foul him.
You foul Perry with 5.9 left in the game, and Perry will go to the line. First shot's good.
And Perry misses this one. Ryken's gonna have to come up with a big rebound and bring it down the court in 6 seconds. Ooh, timeout called.
So Ryken gets another timeout. There's 4 seconds left. You're gonna have to come up with a way to get 3 points. So if I think anyone should get the ball, I think it should either be Brown or Caesar. Because, they've just been 2 most hot players on the team, scored the most points. And, I think if anyone will have the chance to win this game on this team, it would be them.
Sure, they've been lights out from beyond the arc. Head coach of Ryken is definitely going to drop a play here. They're all looking at the whiteboard down there. It's up to the DeMatha to, come up clutch defensively.
And we'll be right back after this timeout.
Four seconds to bring it all the way up, like at the court.
So 1.
Oh.
Yeah. So at the end of the game, score is 67-64. They have to pulls out the win. Sean, I think this was the best game we've seen so far this year. I mean, just overall, because the lead changes, the ties, everything. It was just great. And the turnovers that Ryken had ended up costing them the game.
Yeah, for sure. Credit to Ryken. I thought they played really well. All game. They stuck to the game plan. That ball movement. Defensively, they forced DeMatha to give up a lot of turnovers. Credit to them. They came out with the L, but in some ways, I thought they played pretty good.
Yeah, Sean. This was a great win for the team. A lot of key players not playing, but we still were able to pull out the win. And it's just wins like this can build confidence. And, you know, it just lets coach know that if our players can't play, then we have depth, and, you know, we're able to win a game. And, you know, our next broadcast will be Thursday. Unfortunately, Sean can't make it, but I was able to get my broadcaster last year, Travis, to do it with me, so that'll be great. We haven't done one since last year. It's going to be great.
I can't wait for that.
And tomorrow we have signing day, so that's going to be good too. I'm excited to do these interviews tomorrow.
Sure.
And we have a lot of talent that come from our school, and signing day is the first step to their college careers. So, you know, it's great to actually be a part of it. So, yeah. Good night, everyone. I'm Bryce Carter. This is Sean Homo, and see you next time.